We believe that Bokashi fermentation, also called Bokashi composting, is the best way to collect organic waste. But is it also the best way when it comes to the process stage? Yes, it is. To be sure, let's make a quick comparison between Bokashi composting and open-air composting with a traditional composting pile. Open-air composting is nothing but a pile of organic waste in someone's backyard. It is normally enclosed with wooden or plastic edges to help maintain the structure. When the pile of organic waste is large enough, it starts producing heat, hence the name hot composting. However, keep in mind that heat is a natural companion of several decomposing processes. Obviously, open-air composting possesses a great risk of wildlife visits. Moreover, it also results in great amounts of greenhouse gas emissions. You can see that this composting method has some drawbacks. What if we tell you that there is a way to reduce mentioned risks and inconveniences? Well, there is. And not only does it offer speed and eliminate greenhouse gas emissions, but it is also very clean and can be used inside every kitchen. You've guessed it, we are talking about Bokashi composting. One of the key aspects of Bokashi compostings are beneficial microorganisms. The most common way to introduce the microorganisms to Bokashi is by using Bokashi bran, which is essentially a fermentation starter. You need to keep in mind that beneficial microorganisms are naturally present in organic material, but so are non-beneficial microorganisms. As such, by adding Bokashi bran, we tip the scale and ensure the process takes over the right course. Moreover, using Bokashi bran also makes the process very fast. It is also important to note that using a proper Bokashi bean plays a vital role. It ensures that airtight conditions are met and that Bokashi liquid is easily drained. Let's now do a quick overview of all Bokashi composting steps. It all starts with a proper daily organic waste collecting bin, as covered in the collect stage of this academy. At the end of the day, you empty the daily bin into a Bokashi composter and sprinkle a sufficient amount of Bokashi bran on the top. Once the Bokashi composter is closed, the process begins. It usually takes a few days for the Bokashi liquid to start being produced. The diluted Bokashi liquid can be used for watering plants or cleaning drains. As the process is underway, you continue to add organic waste into the composter, Bokashi bran, and drain Bokashi liquid. When the Bokashi composter is full, you can leave it about 14 days for the fermentation process to run its course. Then, the Bokashi cake, also known as the fermented mass, is ready, and it can be dug in the soil to decompose into compost or added to the traditional composting pile. To make the process even more efficient, it helps to have two Bokashi composting bins that are used interchangeably. While cleaning up one, the other is finishing the fermentation process uninterruptedly without being opened. All in all, when the Bokashi process is routed optimally, it offers impressive benefits. These include 25% organic waste volume reduction, no risk of attracting animals such as flies, rodents, no rotten odor, 2 times faster than other composting methods, 16 times lower greenhouse gas emissions than traditional composting. Almost all nutrients are preserved in the pre-compost mass. The fermentation process manages to decompose citrus peels and other trickier food wastes. It is very neat and practical for indoor use, and it can be done in all seasons. As such, Bokashi composting really is the most obvious method for responsible organic waste processing.